Hi, thanks for watching this video. I'm just going to quickly run through how the FooterFX plugin works. Now you can see that I've already uploaded it by FTP to my plugins folder on my server, and here it is. I'm just going to activate it. Okay, done. Now after activation you'll see down here that there are some settings and statistics. Let's take a look at the settings, as this is the most important part. Okay, before we do that, let's just take a quick look at what it's done to the front of the blog. Okay, now by default, when you've just activated the plugin, you just see a regular black border at the bottom. Okay, and you'll notice there are three buttons down here. The X closes this slider. This button is the Remind Me Later button, and will make the slide up go away, closes it for a set period of time. We'll cover that in a moment. And this button here removes the ad permanently. Okay, well, almost permanently. So let's go take a look back at the settings. Okay, first of all, you can see the first checkbox says it's enabled. That's pretty clear. If you want to turn it off, you can just untick that, save, and when you refresh this page it will disappear. Okay. The next bit, reset viewers. Okay. Now, say the way that FooterFX works is it cookies your visitor. Okay. And it cookies them for a very good reason, because we've used things like Remind Me Later, the rules, and so on along the way. Now, if your visitor clicked the power down button, remove ad permanently, then they'd never see the ad again. And if you made changes and you created a different ad, they'd never see it. Okay, so we've included this little checkbox here called Reset Viewers. You check that box, you save, and when your visitor, who's already pressed the power down button because he doesn't want to see this ad anymore, when he next visits, it'll check the cookie, find it's an old one, and re-cookie your visitor. Okay, so they'll get to see your new ad. So that's what that little checkbox does there. The next thing is the slide delay, and this is how long it takes before the slide up ad appears. Now we've set it to 3, but I'd say anything between 3 to 7 seconds before the slide up appears. Any sooner than that, you might annoy people because they haven't had time to absorb what's on the page if they're a new visitor. Any longer than 7 seconds, and well, that's supposed to be the average time that somebody will visit a page, and they'll have closed it and gone. So 7 seconds at the latest, 3 seconds as the soonest. The Remind Me Later time here is set to 240 seconds. Okay, now what that means is 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, if they've clicked the Remind Me Later button, the ad will reappear again. Okay, and bug them. Okay. The rules here are normal. That means that the visitor will see the ad every single time they visit. Okay, but we've also got some other funky little rules here. Every nth view. So if we just select that one, you'll see that it by default there's a new field appeared, and by default this field is set to 3. Now you could set that to 10, so that means that every 10th visit the slide up will appear. So if you've got people regularly coming to your blog and you don't want to bug them with the same ad over and over and over again, what you can do is set it to every 10 visits, and then they'll only see every 10 page refreshes, I should say, rather than a visit. So it's a views, okay, of the pages. If they go and look at 10 different pages, they'll see it on their first hit and they'll see it on the 10th page. Okay. The next rule is every nth view with initial visits, and if we select that, you see initial views. So this is quite a good one, because what it'll do is, if a visitor is new to your site, then for their first 5 visits they'll see the ad every single time, and then after that they'll only see it every 10th visit afterwards. Okay, so that's a pretty good one to use, really. And the next one, the final one, is the every nth day. So you can just say only show this ad every 7 days or something like that, or once a day. So somebody comes to your blog, they see the ad, they won't see it again for another 24 hours. Okay, if it's set to 1. The next box is allow remove, add a remove button to your ad, and we've already seen that. That's that one, remove ad permanently. And then we come down to the interesting bit, which is use templates. Okay, and there's a selection of predefined graphical templates you can use here. Okay, and once you select one of those, then you'll see a template variant appear. So let's just select business, and now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different colours, 7 different styles of this same business template. And the same goes for audio as well, and of course all the others sign up. Okay, so you've got them in 7 different colours. That should suit most blogs. One of those should suit most blogs. Okay, and then here's the next one. We've got content type, which is link or autoresponder. Now these pretty much do the same thing. Link is the same as autoresponder. The difference is if you choose autoresponder, which is the one I tend to go for, then you can paste your autoresponder code in here, and what will happen is FooterFX will attempt to parse the autoresponder code that you get from your autoresponder service or software the first time, and it'll attempt to format it so that it goes horizontally across the bottom of the page. Okay, we'll show you this in a minute, so you'll get to see. Okay, I've got some autoresponder code here, so let's just copy that in and we'll save changes. Okay, and we can untick parts of the autoresponder code now. Once it's done it once, you can just untick it. So let's not forget to change the rules back to normal, because we're testing and we want to see the ad every time. So we'll just save that and we'll refresh. After 3 seconds, we should see the slide up. Okay, you can see it says sign up now, and the one I've chosen here is sign up, and it's dark blue. Okay, now that looks, it's parsed it correctly. It's made it horizontal across there, but it needs pushing down a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll just add a break in there and save, and that should just center it up for us. Let's just reload that, and there we go. You can also add in some additional text above here, so you could say sign up now to receive our free ebook. Okay, in fact, shall we just do that? Okay, save and refresh. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Yep. Right, let's take a look at some of these other settings now. Right, the remind me later time. If we set this to 0 and save, look at the buttons over here and up here, and the remind me later button's gone. Okay, you'll always have the close button because you always want to allow your visitors to close the ads. If we untick the add or remove button to your ad and save the changes and reload, now you just have the close button. Okay, like I said, you always want to see that on your blogs. You always want to give your visitors the chance to close the ad. Otherwise, they're just going to get annoyed with you. Okay, that's pretty much it really. Like I said, the one thing to note is the only difference between the autoresponder type and the link type is the autoresponder is probably going to be the one you want to use if you're using this area as a to get people to sign up to your mailing list. There's virtually no difference between them. If you select a link and you've got autoresponder code in there, I've just lost it. Let's just go back. Oh, there it is. Then it makes a bit of a mess. Okay, the autoresponder content type formats the footer area in the correct way, the way that you would expect it to appear. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. You can see it's quite a simple plugin to use, but it's very, very effective. Okay, have fun. Bye.